I think there's nothing better than somebody from outside your industry taking just a frank look at your business and questioning you what you're doing, because it does make you think totally different ways about your business than you ever had before. The business was going well, but I was looking to try and drive the business forward, and with some new ideas and some new techniques and tactics, and just speak to somebody who could give me some more structure to really what I was doing. The business itself was a ready-made business, but the existing management had left the company, and there was very little experience within the company of their own management. It was just a general day-to-day business, and there was no big drive to move it on. It had sort of plateaued out and leveled off. But yeah, a lot of the time was just endless hours. You know, it was early mornings, late start, without any real sign of progress other than just trading, without the sort of long-term planning. It was good to speak to somebody outside the business. It was good that Jill could take a more pragmatic approach or a look from the outside of what we were doing, and sort of keep me level-headed. You know, it's easy to say I'm the expert in my business, which I am, but looking from the outside, it's just the general keeping your focus on the business itself, changing the culture of the business, changing the business values and getting the team on board and how we work, and training and coaching and mentoring the staff myself with the same ways of building the team. We're all about team, we're all about customer service, and how we reflect is all about the strength of our team, and it's not just a lot of individual people just coming to work to do a job. We made an agreement at the very start that don't let me off, you know, because like everybody else I can procrastinate, I can you know, put things to one side and not focus on it. But she holds me to task, and that was the agreement we had, and she does make it very much accountable. And to be able to discuss it over on a sort of fortnightly basis does make sure that progress happens. It's a different team. Everybody's accountable for what they have to do. Everybody understands what we need to do. They all understand the goals of the business. We try and communicate with them of the targets and the goals and where we are, and explain the results of the business to them. So as a business, the whole team have radically changed. But by testing and measuring what we were doing, we could see the plans that we put in place were working and they were giving results. The turnover's increased since ActionCOACH. I think it's nigh on 20%. That includes obviously COVID. Like everybody else in the world, we got hit by a lot of downtime. We didn't hit the targets we expected to because of COVID. If those targets were hit, I would probably say we could have been on about 40% by now. Percentage-wise, without COVID happening, 15% net profit, easy. I work nigh on always on the business, and when I'm working in the business, I have to remind myself that's what the team's for. So primarily I'm working on the business. Work-life balance, it's much better. I get home more, I've got a young family, and they see me more. There's a lot more time at home than there ever was, and almost, you know, working at home also, at times also. So they see me a lot more than they certainly did before. Just knowing not the direction you're going, but how you're going to get there makes you more excited, because you know the pitfalls and you know what you can achieve, and we know how to measure it. But having the tools to be able to measure that, it does make it more exciting, because when the success happens, you know how to repeat it.